Hi, my name's Kim. I thought I would do a quick video because I literally just got back from Stationery Fest and I wanted to show you what I got. This was my first time going to the Stationery Fest. It takes place in Wigan. It's a Friday and Saturday event. I heard about it about 2 years ago, but I couldn't go to last year's because I already had stuff going on that weekend. And so as soon as I saw that they had released the dates for this year, I jumped right on. Me and my sister, I was like, we're going. And so we did. And it was a really nice time. Wigan's a couple of hours drive from me, so we drove over this morning. It's open from 10 till 4 for the regular tickets, and we had the 10 o'clock entry. We got there for about 12, and it was quite busy. So I guess future warning for if you are going, if it is at the same location, it takes place at the Edge. When we got there, which was about 11:40, the car park was full, which I'd seen online following their social media that it wasn't the biggest car park, and so they recommended maybe looking elsewhere. We ended up parking in the city centre at the Grand Arcade, I think it was, which was in like the city centre shopping centre, but price wise for 3 hours it was like £5.50, which is quite good, and it was still fairly central because we ended up walking back that way anyway to go into town and have a bit of a wander. But yeah, that was kind of like my overview. It was really busy when we got there because it was obviously middle of the day. I feel like regardless, it's a Saturday and it's a convention event and it was sold out, so it was going to be busy, which we expected. Obviously it meant that when you were going to some of the stands, it was quite hard to get in because there was quite a lot of crowds, and there were stamps, which it's a pro and a con, I think, because I got loads of stamps. I'll show you. I didn't get all of them because pretty much every stand had one, but I got quite a few stamps. I thought I'd just do it in 2 pages across my travellers, but some people were going for obviously every single stamp, which meant that they were trying to get to every single stand, and it was nice because you didn't have to buy something to use a stamp, which I know happens at some festivals, but that wasn't the case here. At least no one said anything, and so obviously that meant a lot of people were trying to get there just for the stamps and kind of like a queue for stamps, and so sometimes if that was near the till point, it meant that it got quite busy. Either way, that sounds like a lot of like complaints. It was a really good time, and we ended up spending about 2 hours there, and I got quite a few bits, so I thought I'd show you. First thing we got when we got in was a little leaflet, so it told you about the map of the event itself, and then also all the different things that they had going on, so the locations of the vendors, and on the back as well they had some as well, so you could obviously kind of make a note because it has the stamp, whether the part of the stamp rally on there, so it makes it quite easy for you to kind of just see what's going on. So I got that when we got in. My kind of goals for the event, I knew that I wanted to get a Penco clampy clamp. I wanted some alphabet stickers if I could find some. I was looking for some washi tape, not washi tape, some glue dot refill, because I've got this one that's just run out and I didn't manage to find it. I think that's the only thing on my list I didn't manage to get. And then I was also looking for just like general stickers, and I was looking for craft scrapbooky paper, because I've gotten a bit more into that. Successfully, the first thing that I did get was the Penco clampy clamp. I got this from the Art from the Heart stand. I have ordered from them before. They are a retailer with a shop in Harrogate, and they had quite a big stand. It was like 4 tables long. I knew that they had these because I saw on the advertisement, not the advertisement, on social media that they were going to have them, because Stationery Fest was sharing pretty much everything the vendors were putting up, so they were literally right by the door when we went in, and so I thought I'm just going to grab that straight away. I wanted the brown one because I am using my Travellers insert as kind of like my main intentional journaling space, and I thought that that would go quite well because I do want to get the proper Travellers cover and I do want to get it in brown, so it would be quite a nice match. But also I can obviously use this for anything. This was £3.50. I'll try and remember prices where I can, but I probably won't remember everything. I don't know because this is right on the back. So it was really useful as well because it meant I could clamp open the page that I wanted to stamp on. So I got a couple. The first 2 there are from Art from the Heart. Some of them had the name of the brand on them, but others didn't. So I just kind of went through and collected them, and then I figured that I could just like write in a little bit around the edges or use them in my washes and stuff that I got. Next, I think I got this washi tape from Claire Paul. This was actually 2 for £6, and I got one for my sister as well. So it's a nice little pink kind of picnic blanket washi. I tend to go, as you will see, for very similar patterns at this point because I I have a lot of washi, like I have 2 boxes full, and I do get a lot from places like Notebook Therapy, which have a lot of like animals and stuff on them, and I do have some other ones that are kind of more simple plain colours, but I really do like the kind of gingham print. That has kind of been my thing for like the past couple of years, and so this kind of like picnic blanket style reddy pinkish was a good shape for me. I got my sister one as well. She got a more floral one, because I thought that we might as well take advantage of the deal. I don't remember what else was in the next order, so I'm just going to go along and just say what else I got. This one I got from Wisporia, was another washi. This one's a brown gingham washi. I saw this and kind of went back at the end for it because I thought I don't really have a lot of brown washi. It's neutral, it can go with any spread. I thought that would be a good shout. I believe this one was £4, but I'm not too sure. I have to check on my Monzo because that was randomly telling me how much I was going to spend throughout the day. So I got those 2 washi. I did get one more. Well, I think I got kind of 2 more, but one of them doesn't really count. This one is from Dodalulu, sorry, which is in a really cute little bag. I really liked how quite a lot of the vendors had different things on their packaging that you could also use for like journaling stuff. In there, let's crack it open. I got this sticker tape. It's got these little people on. Can't really see really well because I haven't unwrapped it. But I don't want to, I'm not going to lose light if I don't go quick. So it's got these little people on, it's got some birds, and it was just really cute art that was on there. I'll link everyone below when I find them all. And I also got like a little, I'll cover the code, I got a little code voucher as well, which is really nice for their website. I then also got some stickers. I got these from, let me double check. From Kia Creates. So she had loads of different stickers on her stand and it was 4 for £12. So I wanted to get some alphabet stickers. That was one of my main ones I wanted to get. I really like the bead alphabet stickers. I feel like they're everywhere, and quite a lot of stands had very similar ones, but I ended up going for these ones just because there were some other stickers as well that I liked. I got these ones because they really gave me like 2000s Lizzie McGuire like diary vibes. I really like the look of those, so I thought I got those as well. I then also got these like stars and doodles, so they're little tiny small ones which I thought would be really nice to decorate pages with. And then also, because it was 4 for 12, pigeons, because there was quite a few pigeon based stuff as well, and I just thought these were cute, so I got those 4 as well. And then the last 2 lots of things that I got, I will do the smallest first. I got just one washi tape from Grumpy Nook, but I have to say, shout out for the packaging. I had seen Grumpy Nook stuff online. This is the little packaging, and it's in its own little box, and there's also a business card in the back, and you could use that definitely as part of like ephemera as well. I got this washi, which again you can see is a very similar pattern. This I had seen on the Grumpy Nook website, and then it disappeared because I left it open in a tab for way too long, and I was saying to my sister, I really want this one washi. It kind of looks like Battenberg / angel cake, and so if it's there, I'm gonna try and find it, and it happened to be there, and so I just got the one. I nearly got 2, I really liked that washi, so I was glad to get that. So those were the washi here, and that's what I got from Grumpy Nook. And then finally, again, some really nice packaging. This one is from Paper Diet. Oh, I forgot, there's another washi in here. I got some more washi again, and this one's literally called Picnic Lattice. Nice pinks and greens that are on there I thought were really nice. So to show you my literal very obvious interest in gingham print. And then I also got the deco paper pack, which is 20 sheets, and it's all these different patterns here. They had a little book as well. There was like it was like a tomato deco book or something like that had quite a lot of these sheets in and some stickers and stuff like that, but I ended up just going for the deco paper because, one, again, the kind of patterns and the colours on this I really liked, but also I thought it was just really cute. I don't remember price wise, I just realised I forgot to say. I think this was £8, I believe. This washi I believe was a couple of quid, I think maybe £2 or £3. And then this altogether, I believe, was about, I want to say £13.50, but I'm not entirely sure. I have to go back and check. And that's everything that I got. I didn't go too hardcore. I had put quite a bit of money away because I was like, I want to be able to buy as much as I want without kind of like stressing about the cost. And I kind of like tentatively before going in was like to my sister, I'm going to spend £50, and I spent like 46 or something like that, 46.50. So I'm quite pleased actually with my restraint. I hit under budget. But there was some really nice stuff there, some really nice like keychains and stuff like that, and loads of different interactive stuff as well. So they did have some workshop classes that you could do, and they had like a VIP section as well. First time being there, like I said, I really did enjoy it. I would go again. It's obviously, like I said, a little bit of a trek to go out there, but I think it's worth it, I think, to go back and do it. Especially because a lot of these vendors, I had seen quite a few of them online. So Lydia Southgate was there, Grumpy Nook I knew from online. Good Things Noted, that's not the name. I can't remember, but I'll put it here, who I've been getting a lot of TikToks from, was also there. The One Mini Store was also there. So quite a few people who I either knew from online or had been at other kind of conventions, because I went to a couple of pen shows in the past year or so that some of them were at. So it was really nice to see them again and see them at this convention as well. Everyone was really lovely. There was lots of people complimenting people. Like my sister saw people who had some really nice outfits and she was asking them where they got them from. Someone complimented my hair, which was lovely. And so it was just like a really friendly, chill environment. Quite warm, I will say, as well. Really quite warm because there was a lot of people, and the rooms weren't small, but I think it was just that there was a lot of people in that space, so it felt quite tight at times trying to squeeze through. But yeah, it was a really good time, and I definitely would recommend going again. I don't feel like there's a lot of stationery based events in the UK. Like I said, there's some pen shows, and so there's the company that runs those, and they are up and down the country. So I've been to the Northern Pen Show and I've been to the London Pen Show now. I know they do one in the south, and I think they do one somewhere else as well. There's obviously this one as a stationery festival, and there is also on paper festival, which happened last month, that I couldn't go to because I was otherwise busy, which happened, and that looked really interesting as well. And I know some of the vendors from today were also at that event, so that was really nice as well, because obviously I'd love to have gone to that one, but it just didn't work out at the time. A lot of the stationery based events are so kind of spread out across the country, but yeah, I don't mind. It's worth travelling for if it's something that you enjoy. So yeah, that is my haul from Stationery Fest. I think that I am going to spend quite a bit of time going through and figuring out where to store it all, for one, but also how to put it all in my new journal.